With exciting news. If you can't tell already, I'm pregnant. We are expecting in July of this year, and we are beyond excited, beyond just feeling blessed to bring a baby into this world and to have the opportunity to love it and raise it in an amazing way. So I wanted to start off by doing pregnancy videos on this channel. This will be my first one ever, and I am in my second trimester. I am 20 weeks along, halfway there. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my gosh, it goes by so fast. I mean, like, I wake up and it's another week gone. It's crazy. But if you all would like to see footage of my first trimester, I definitely filmed, although I did not tell any of my family members or friends until I was 12 weeks, so more than halfway through my first trimester. I did film, hubby and I both, and so if you want to check out the first trimester footage, I will leave the link to that video below. Also, we filmed our conceiving process. So if you want to check out that whole thing of just making the decision to conceive and things that we use through the process, you can definitely check out that video as well. The link will be in the description box below. But today what we're going to be focusing on is me and the baby. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Some of you may already know because you follow me on Instagram. But we did have a gender reveal party last week and we found out it's a boy. I am so happy. It really didn't matter to me if I had a boy or a girl. I just wanted a healthy baby, especially first time around. Hubby was over the moon excited, on cloud 1300. He's so happy that he's having a boy. Like, he really wanted a boy, and for some reason it's like the year of the girl. All of our friends who were either expecting or just had a baby, most of them were girls, so he just feels like the macho man. And the baby boy's name will be Emery Patterson. I love the name. We both kind of agreed on the name. We weren't really deep about it or anything. We just like it. It was just a name that we both liked together. And then he picked out Emery, and I was like, yeah, I like it. Let's put them together. And yes, Dash is the name of the little boy off the Disney's Incredibles movie. Yes, it is. I think he's so cute too. Now, I didn't have that many changes to my body during the first trimester. However, I am noticing changes during the second trimester. And first thing I noticed were my boobs, my boobage. Although you may not be able to see it in this video because things appear differently on camera, of course. In real life, they're bigger, and hubby definitely notices it. So I haven't had to like buy any bras or anything, but I do find that I am more comfortable in like sports bras or bras that have, no type of like padding or wire or anything like that. But they're larger, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. If they stay, I wouldn't be upset. My belly is definitely growing this time around. If you follow me on Instagram, I remember posting something weeks ago, because now I'm 20 weeks, of whether or not you could see my little baby bump that if I was showing. Well, the baby bump is here, okay? There's no blubber. It doesn't look like I'm fat or bloated. It is here. And I just remember going to places like Target and stuff and seeing pregnant women with their baby bumps when I had none. And I would be like, hey, I'm pregnant too. I'm part of the club. Well, now I'm definitely preggo because the evidence is here, and it's just a really good feeling, and I'm very, very, very proud of my baby bump. I'm so excited about it. During my first trimester, I had no morning sickness, really. Maybe like 1 or 2 days I felt, kind of off whack. This time around, for the past, I would say 2.5 weeks, some days out of the week, I do feel a little off. And I think maybe it's because I go like an hour or 2 in the morning without drinking water or eating, and that's not really good. So what I've been being intentional about is just kind of making sure I drink some water when I get out of bed, and blood oranges. I love blood oranges. So I'll eat a blood orange, like right when I get out of bed, before I do anything that morning. And the citrus from the blood orange helps so much with just feeling, you know, nauseated and everything like that. And kind of, if I don't eat, I feel nauseated and lightheaded, so I don't like that combination. And that's helped a lot, and I haven't had really any symptoms. But like I said, I haven't had anything that keep me home, you know, no sickness like that, you know, other than like one time I overate because it was just so good, and I was kind of sick. And I was just like, okay, note to self, stop at a certain point. This might be a little TMI, but I want to be real. I, for a moment there, dealt with bad constipation, so much so where I'm like, okay, no. T is a regular gal. This is not normal. What is going on? I was really freaking out. It's gotten much better now, just because, you know, I've been more intentional about eating, you know, more, you know, iron and fiber, and it's definitely helped. But for a moment there, I was a little afraid. The belly is itching more. My belly itches more so around when I'm about to go to sleep or right in the morning when I get up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, don't scratch, no stretch marks. I just make sure that I stay moisturized at all times, and I'll show you a little bit later what I use for moisturization. I don't really have any big cravings well, I love savory food, and before I was pregnant, I was really into, you know, a sweet tooth. After I ate, I felt like I needed like some type of dessert. Not so much now. I really don't really care for sweet foods, other than, I mean, I'll have fruit. I really like fruit. That's where I get my sweetness from. But savory foods like meats, oh, sushi. Oh my gosh. I've always liked sushi. I mean, but I really like it now. And I don't eat raw sushi. I've never eaten raw sushi. I don't like it. I only like cooked sushi. So for me, that's a great thing because I can eat as much as I want. But I have to have it at least once a week. Like, it's that serious. I love it. But for those of you who know, I was a pescatarian before I was pregnant, where I only ate fish, vegetables, no type of meat. But now I'm no longer a pescatarian because I eat chicken, I eat turkey, just because I just want it. Like, I feel like, you know, I'm listening to my body and trying to be cognizant about what it's telling me and what I'm craving, because a lot of times that's what you need. And I just kind of just been giving it what it needs. And so sometimes that involves chicken, sometimes that involves turkey. Not so much beef or pork, but yeah, I'm definitely a meat eater. Oh, and I like Indian. Oh, I love Indian food. So, but again, that's something that I liked before, but I do love it even more now. Of course, drinking a lot of water is key during pregnancy for you and the baby. So I bought a water bottle from Target, and just to kind of help aid me in remembering how much I'm drinking, and if I drink at least 2 of these a day, I'm doing really well. Sometimes it's hard, y'all. It's hard. I don't feel like drinking water, and I'm like, oh, water makes me feel so full and tight around the belly when I drink so much. And then, of course, bathroom breaks are like every 30 minutes almost. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So one thing that I try to do though is I drink sparkling water too, because sometimes just flat water is so bland and boring. And then I also drink the Mother to Be tea by Yogi. This stuff is so good. I'm gonna continue drinking this even after pregnancy. Seriously, you don't even have to be pregnant to drink this. If you just like good tea, I would tell you just go out and get it because it's so good. As far as my weight gain, right before I was pregnant, I weighed myself and I was 125, and I weighed myself today, and at 20 weeks I am 134. So I've gained 9 pounds in total as of today. So I think that's about, you know, normal as far as starting off at that type of weight. But I do expect to gain more. They say about 1 to 2 pounds a week from now on. So I want to keep that in mind though. I don't want to get too big. Some of the phone apps that I have on my phone now, I have 4 in total. I have the Fertility Friend app that I also use for during my conceiving process for ovulation tracking. And I just switched over to pregnancy. And then I have the Baby Center app, the Baby Bump app, and then the What to Expect app. And I like all of them. I just can't look at one app. I have to have choices. My husband, he has the Bump app, and he sends me those like weekly updates to my email, which I think is cute. It's this little way of, you know, keeping in touch with everything. As far as books, y'all know I love to read, and so I'm just gonna show you a few of the books that I'm reading. This is by no means all of them. I have the Pregnancy Countdown book, Moms on Call, What to Expect When You're Expecting, of course, The Happiest Baby on the Block, and Breastfeeding Made Simple. This Moms on Call book was highly recommended by many of my friends who either are nurses or are new moms. I'm really, really interested in finding a routine for Dash. I work off a routine and it helps me, you know, get through the day. And so I know that would be easier for me as a mom. So I'm gonna see if it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But you can always try, right? For my prenatal vitamins, I take the Rainbow Light Prenatal Petite Mini Tablet. It's a food-based multivitamin. It's very easy to absorb. It doesn't really cause any type of nausea. I've never had any problem with nausea, even if I take this on an empty stomach without eating. It's awesome. And it's not a horse pill. It's actually 3 smaller pills that you can take all at once, or you can take 3 times a day, 3 times a day. And I love it because you don't have to down that horse pill and, you know, get that gagging reflex. So that was something that was really, really important to me. But it has everything that you need, the folic acid, everything that's really, really recommended for you to have in your prenatal vitamins. So I've been taking these for over a year now because I started before I was even pregnant, and it's been awesome. I think I'm going to take them even after pregnancy. Stretch mark prevention. I know this is a hot topic for pregnant moms. When I first started using a stretch mark cream, I used I think it's the Mama Bee, or it's by Burt's Bees. And then Shea Moisture came out with the line, and I was like, Mama Bee who? I love Shea Moisture, of course. So right now I use the Shea Moisture Mommy line, and it's the Stretch Mark Buttercream and the Stretch Mark Intensive Repair Oil. And what I do is I apply it to my breast area, my belly, my thighs and hips. And I put the oil on first. I'll put like a couple of squirts, put the oil on in each location, and then I follow up with the cream. And the smell, oh my gosh, y'all, the smell is so feminine and just so, it's like, I wish y'all could smell it through this camera. It is just so pleasant. It's like a soft, feminine smell. And the oil and the cream is, you know, moisturizing enough for you to feel a difference when you put it on, and for itching to stop immediately. But it's not oily. It doesn't leave that oily residue. Never hasn't gotten on my clothes or anything. I can put it on and immediately pull my shirt over and it's fine. So love this stuff. And little goes a long way, and I'll be using this throughout my pregnancy. Love it. One thing that I do though that helps with stretch marks is I exfoliate every other day, and I exfoliate also with the Shea Moisture product, and it's the Shea Moisture Lavender Hand and Body Scrub. I just use this in the shower, and I use my hands. Sometimes I can use a loofah, but I use my hands generally, and I just apply it to my belly, my breasts, and exfoliate. And it feels so good because you're getting rid of those dead skin cells that come when your skin stretches. far as maternity clothes, I haven't gone overboard with maternity shopping. I've gone to Goodwill, of course, to get a few dresses for work, just because my old dresses that kind of have that custom fit or tailored fit do not fit anymore. Your girl got a wide back now. So I went to Goodwill for that, but Old Navy had a huge sale. Then I went online and I took advantage of. It was like 50% off plus an extra 20% off. It was awesome. What I got from there was I got a few like dresses for work that are stretchy and are kind of made out of that wool polyester blend. And then I've yet to wear these, but I bought some maternity jeans, and it has the half band and not the full coverage. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna like that it doesn't have the full band, but I mean, they were really, really cheap, so I'm gonna try it out and see if I like it. But if y'all know of any other place or any other deals, please send them my way, because I know as I get bigger, I'm gonna need more stuff. Oh, and I did get tights, maternity tights from Ross that were like $7, and I'm a tights girl, y'all know that, and that's been a godsend. Like, that is what keeps me so comfortable and balanced, so I love maternity tights. Sleep. How can a pregnant woman get some sleep around here? I was struggling, y'all. Oh my gosh, my back would be killing me, just the sway in my back and the amount of just weight that was in the front, that I needed something to help me sleep, and boy did I found it. It's like my boyfriend, the only boyfriend my husband will let me have while we're married. This is my boyfriend. Woo! I love this thing. Oh my gosh, this is a Snuggle, y'all, and thank God for Snuggles. That's all I gotta say. I could never, I don't even know how I slept before this thing. Like, seriously, this is I could fall asleep right now. I love it. I love it. It hugs me. It gives me back support. It gives me that, you know, in between the knee support. I don't even use my regular pillows anymore. My satin pillowcase, sorry, I have to wear my satin bonnet because this is what I'm all about now. But, and hubby uses it too. When I get out of the bed, I look back and he's made his way onto my side of the bed, laying on the Snuggle. So I caught you, babe. All right, here's the belly with the shirt on from the front. Side. And this is without the shirt from the front. Side. Other side. Oh yeah, that's a real baby bump right there. Little dash. And that's it. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and it wasn't too long. I had so much to share with you all since this was the first pregnancy video that I've ever done. But I definitely want to try to do these videos bi-weekly. So the next video I will do will be at 22 weeks. But I thank you so much for watching this video. Trey and I and little baby Dash cannot wait to film together as a family. If you don't follow us on our vlog channel, make sure you do A Beautiful Life. The link is below, and check us out because we're going to be adding one more to the family. Oh, and Duty Bear! How could I forget my Duty Bear and the big brother? He's definitely there as well. Here he comes right now. All right, love you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Mwah.